Do you know what? It's terrible when you gotta pick the kids up and their parents want to come with them. Oh well, I think I laughed at that way too much. It's just, well, JCB, plain and simple. Nothing major. Couple of towing eyes, lifting eyes, sorry, and away. Shocking though in there. Bring the parent, and the kid's got to follow. Tell you what. Oh, hang on. Let's Alright, I tell you what, I get all the best jobs. I really do. This is somebody's drive, unfortunately. Something that I'm a little bit too big for. I'm trying my best not to carve their grass up, which is not really working very well. I'm not gonna lie. We is struggling a little bit. Oh, the things you see in this job. Really? God. Back in Cardiff, we've got the old tipper on today. Well, we have now anyway. So we're gonna go pick up the what's it called? So you'd have to bear with me on this one because I'm full up to the eyeballs with some stinking cold. Just not really feeling the love today. Not feeling the love. So yeah, I pick up a load of stone from a demolition job we got going on in Cardiff. Already been down there once this morning. Going back down for the second one now. Come on. Alright, let's go frighten the pedestrians. Fair play to the guy, and he said, what was the building before he demolished it? And I thought, I haven't got a clue. I don't know. This is not somewhere I want to be, that's for sure. It's alright that 6:30 in the morning coming in here, but not like this. Well, in fact, the first load we was in here at 6 o'clock. And the amount of people which walk along looking down at their phone and just don't look in front of them is unbelievable. I had one, when I was reversing back into the site, the banksman literally had to tap the person on the shoulder to say, look where you're going, stop, and you walk straight into me. Ah, here we go. This could be painful. Oh well. I thought they would let me go first because we've only got till 10 o'clock to get out here. There's only a small window of opportunity to come into the city centre. So it's all hands on deck. I think there's like 6 or 7 of us doing this job this morning. Apparently that's not a merry-go-round. That is, I think somebody said us, what do they call them, gallopers. So my apologies for my inaccurate my inaccurate knowledge. Somebody actually explained it to me what's the difference, and I can't quite remember. So you have to excuse me. Oh yeah, that was the other thing as well. We they've shut the other end of the street off, so I can't get out up the top. I've got to come back out this way where that cherry picker has just come from. So it's absolute bedlam in here. So, oh well, it is what it is. This is going to be painful. I used to be 2 buildings, I did. I didn't bring that machine in, somebody else did. And I know I got to take it out here. I'm not really looking forward to that. That'll be fun taking this out here. They had a big 40-ton high reach machine in here. Not 40-ton, sorry, 30-ton machine in here, big high reach. So, yay, fun times! So that'll be fun when it's got to come out. I think it's coming out next week actually, Wednesday or Thursday. I'll have to try and get it on the old camera. Yeah, where that Warburton lorry is, I got to turn round up there now. Yeah, just up there is another set of bollards you can go out on. Unfortunately, they're not working today. I don't know if you can see that lorry coming down towards us there now, but I should be able to turn around there. I did turn around there this morning, but that's because there was nothing in here at all, no vans, no cars, nothing. We was the first ones in here. So it's the problem I got. If I spin around too tight, there's a good chance I'll rip the curbstones up.
That van, that lorry's gone there, but there's still a company divey van. Right. If you go up, you know where that Pelican van is? Yeah. You need to get right across it.
I do, yeah, but what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but if I can go off to the left,
yeah,
right, reverse back down, and see if I can spin you around with it.
Well, yeah.
Well, on the other side, that's the statues. If I go up and around now, yeah, to on the Greg side of it,
yeah,
reverse back, and hopefully bring it around. Try it now. We see what happens now. It's not so much the size of the vehicle now, it's the fact I don't want to rip the curbstones up, and obviously there's a lot of pedestrians walking around here. And the majority of them don't even look where they're going, they're too busy on their phones or messing around with something. Shut my door properly, that'd help, wouldn't it? Ah. Oh, that's buggered that. Cymru van, wasn't he?
Bonuses in there. Hopefully that van will go there.
Hopefully. Oh, fun times, fun times. I'm hoping I can reverse. I don't think I can be able to do that. You can see my track marks on the floor this morning. Ah, all fun and games, eh? Bloody hell, that's hot. Yeah, where the vans were on the right hand side, I could get right over and literally just spin it round. That's not going to be happening this morning. And the bollards are just behind that lorry. It is causing absolute chaos. I wonder if I got past it. Let's go and have a look at something. Let's see if we can get this around. Oh, hang on. Keep going. Might be alright here now. All the older vans are turning up left, right and centre, and they're all still trying to get out that way, knowing full well they can't. They've got big flashing lights on the line and they're still determined to walk in front of me. Fair play though, the old Volvo gearbox is doing exceptionally well. Considering I'm only crawling around everywhere at snail's pace. I've got old Banksman behind me as well. So hopefully we can bring this round now. If I can I'm going to pull him forward now and start to come round.
Like there,
yeah,
spin him around.
Back round, yeah. You know, you've got people still telling them not to walk, and yet still trying to come down there. I can spin this a lot tighter, but I don't want to because I don't want to rip curbstones up and stuff like that. The curbstones are very yeah, it's really loose, the curbstones are. So you can just pull that forward.
What's that?
No point in worrying about it, is
Yeah,
it?
it's no point worrying.
That's it. Can she go? Can she go through the gap of the side wheel or not? Oh, fun times. Yeah, I don't want to rip up the curbstones and drains or put any of them through. So, great fun, great fun. There's zero traffic control down the bottom, that's for sure. Probably see you Monday, is it? Wouldn't have this problem if the bollards are open the other end. Bit tight up here to turn round.
A little bit. I'm glad you get it, not me.
Oh, wow. There's Jamie. Bit tight up here to turn around, man.
For you, is that right?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Alright. Oh, right. Let's get out here. Thank God that's the last one of this morning. Like I said, you've got to be out there by 10 o'clock, so. And the town centres and you know, they're not designed for me, plain and simple. I'm far too big really to be in here, but as long as everyone behaves themselves, there is room. I know somebody will be out later on washing the old curbstones I've just been over. I can't get over the homeless people in Cardiff. It's just unbelievable. How come one of the, well, was it like the, I don't know, top 10, one of the top 10 richest countries in the world, and we've got homeless people? How is that even possible? The way the world is, eh? The way the world is. Well, fair play to the old I-shift gearbox. 10 out of 10. You've got to be have your old eyes wide open coming in here. It's only 9 o'clock on a Friday. Is it Friday? I'm not sure if it's Friday. I think it is. Yeah, I've seen enough YouTube videos where they come back up. Right, to the yard. Do you know what? I don't know if it's a factor nil again, or it's warm. I'm absolutely boiling. Oh. Well, quick little job around the corner from the yard. It's a lovely cheeky little job it is. It's a little bit tight to get into. Yeah, it's a little bit tight. The last time, apart from yesterday, when I come this week yesterday, the last time I was up here, none of this was here. These are all new. There used to be a pub at my mate's wedding reception in it. About 20 odd years ago, I think. No, not quite that long ago, but you know, 15 years ago. Well, get the looks of disgust now off the locals. Because obviously I'm a little bit on the big side to be coming in here. Oakdale Golf Course. I said to my mate, where's it to? I just followed the tracks on the road. Come on girl, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Yeah, this trailer I got as well, it's not a full size timber trailer, it's only 35 foot long. It's mainly for stone, but you're going to have to put it in some places. You can guide it well. Well, I bet the locals are loving the state on their road. There's not a lot you can do about it. It is what it is. Well, yesterday somebody parked a car opposite the entrance. You'll have to wait, sorry. Here. Yeah, it's a bit tight. Not as bad as yesterday though, because yesterday this was like a swamp. Oh, no way, I'm a laugh. Oh mate, why did you park that over there for? So without that, okay, cool, yeah. Sunk. Yeah, she's a little bit slippery in here. Might have to push the trailer across a little bit. Little shunt. Got to have a shunt. I'll be fair, man, these off-road are absolutely useless. And that's no joke. Volvo's off-road are crap. dumper parked right behind me either. And the other thing is, on boggy ground, you don't want to lose your momentum, you want to keep going. Actually, it's not that bad in here today. Yesterday was horrific. But there was a lot of rain yesterday. What a place to park a dumper. I think the 8-wheelers could turn around down here. I thought they could. Could be wrong, could be wrong. Very slidey. Slidey, slidey. Right, that's where it's going. Let's see if we can get it there, is it? Oh, time for a bit of seatbelt off action. I think we can get that where it needs to be. Bit awkward, but you know. Ah, piece of cake! As the trailer sinks. Actually, the trailer is sinking quite a bit, I'm not going to lie. That's not too bad. Anyway, down the bottom, buddy, as long as the sign is a print on it, please.
That's printed, yeah?
Yes, please, yeah, print. Yeah, anyway, down the bottom, mate, it's alright. As long as it's on there. Bloody phone, now stop that, Jesus Christ, man. Cheers, buddy. Thank you, my man. quicker. And away!
Until 5 today, eh?
Oh, I don't know what, to be honest, I haven't got a clue.
Doing the cheeky one,
Yeah, just doing a cheeky couple in by here now for the next flight. I think I gotta go down to Bridgend.
Does that carry anymore?
Yeah.
Or do you just still put the same amount in?
Yeah, 26.
26,
Yeah.
Trying to work it out yesterday, because the mum looked exactly the same. It was a small
No,
one.
it's 26 it is. It's just it spreads more at the bottom, you don't realise it.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright. Oh, right then. Cheeky little one now, wasn't it? Back for another one. Turn the PDO off, that'd be a brilliant idea. Quick, crunch rover. Oh, a drop of rain in the yard turns into a swamp. Oh, look at this. Oh, my nice clean lorry is now a mess. It is slightly on the busy side today. By all accounts now, 100% of this yard gets recycled. None of it goes to landfill or to waste, any of it. Not bad, is it, huh? Nice little achievement. It's as slick as slicking, yeah? My truck was clean. Was. I shouldn't have to come over this side of the fence. Shouldn't be allowed. I should have some covers to go over my wheels. There's our #1 shovel driver. He's a lovely boy. Bit of a dafty though. Oh, here we go then, the day begin. Oh, still dying, man. Ugh. Right, I'm gonna have a rant. A nice rant. And my rant is driver CPC. I had the unfortunate pleasure of having to sit one on Saturday. So, you know, no big deal, it's what it is. But absolute shambles, and that's the politest way I can put it. 7 hours of my life I'll never get back. This could be a hell of a rant, actually. This could now. So yeah, just complete and utter waste of time. Shockingly shocking. I've done obviously done quite a few of the CPCs, don't get me wrong. We've done them, repeated the same modules over and over and over because you're allowed to do that. And you know, grinned and bared it and just got on with it. But I done one on Saturday, which well, it infuriated me really, to be honest. So anyway, I can describe it. It did, it just infuriated me. And the first one which got to me was, he said, anybody being paid today? Well, no, none of us are. The old company's paid for the course, and we just give up our time to do the course. Which, to be fair, I think that's like 90% of the companies do that nowadays. And it's easier. So, okay, he said, because if you was getting paid, you would you'd have to do a manual entry to say, you know, you worked Saturday. Fair enough. But if you're not getting paid, you don't need to do that, because it's your free time. Well, it's not my free time, because if it was my free time, I wouldn't be sat in the classroom learning something I fully know better than they did, clearly. So yeah, that really wound me up, that did. Just that was within the first 20 minutes of this thing. Little bits I'd written down, because that's how much it bugged me. So yeah, so it's not free time, is it? It's still my time that I don't want to give up, but I've got to give it up because the law tells me I've got to. Well, I say I've got to a point, but anyway. So yeah, so drove me mad. The other one is, it's a no pass or fail, so you've just got to turn up for it. There's no tests, there's nothing. You sit there, some man, woman, rabbit on. 9 times out of 10 the person doesn't even know what they're actually discussing or talking about, but you know, they go through their book because their book tells them how we should do our job. So, you know, okay, you completely pointless. He said no pass, no fail, it's just an attendance. So, okay, you know, grin and bear it. And we actually done manual handling. What's it called? Know your vehicle is what it's called. And they went into some of the issues of load restraints and a couple of little things like that, which was completely and utterly pointless. The instructor at the time said, this is a new module. I haven't done this module. Alright, whatever. And he had no understanding of it either. None. Just none. If you was to ask him a question, he couldn't answer it. It was that plain and simple. Luckily enough, not too many questions were answered. The gentleman was actually a bus driver, but he's, you know, a CPC instructor, which is fine. Right? You know, it don't matter if the person was what the person does, as long as they understand and know what they're teaching or discussing. But he didn't. So we got no pass, no fail. It's just basically pop your bum on a seat and away you go. They go through a load of issues of why this should be done, why that should be done, da 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 da. A couple of the drivers were having a small discussion about a certain load. In fact, it was a load of bricks, and they were arguing why there's a gap in the middle and this and that. And the one guy driver was going, "No, I'd never do that, never ever, no, 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 no." A few of the other drivers were shut up. Were not arguing, but explaining or trying to explain to the guy why, you know, you basically just shut up and get on with it. You make the best of a bad situation. So I then piped up and said to the whole class there, the CPC is not law. What is written in the CPCs is not law, it's only an advisory. And the reason it's an advisory is so when they pull you over and you say, yes, I have done that course, they can go, well, this is your fault then because you should know how to do it, and then they summons you. Plain and simple. That's all the CP's for. It's easier to summons you. When I said to him, look, the ministry or anyone is not bothered about the middle of the trailer. All they're concerned with is nothing falls off the trailer. So, anyway, in all fairness, most agreed actually. Only the one who was arguing in the back of, he didn't agree, but the rest agreed. So, lesson goes on. I'm not really paying any attention to what the guy is saying because I lost interest within the first 5 minutes. Because the guy is going, right, today we're gonna do module of Know Your Vehicle. This course will go on for 7 hours. I'm thinking, lost interest, mate. So yeah, it was just mind-boggling. And then we had a 20-minute video of manual handling, which is not a problem, but it wasn't about manual handling. It was about why the spine bends in certain ways and why you have certain pains because this vertebrae is bent or that vertebrae is bent and this tendon is doing this. As far as I'm concerned, there's no relevance to me whatsoever. I'm not a doctor, I don't want to be a doctor. You know, I drive the bus, simple as that. I go from A to B, make sure things don't fall off a trailer, everyone's happy. So yeah, it was mind-boggling, and all the videos I was shown, little videos, were either American or Russian. Why? America runs under different laws and regulations to us, and Russia, well, let's be fair, you know, if you only crash once a week in Russia, you're a good driver. You know, so we all know the standard of driving is not the best. I got some kind of virus or infection again. I have. So anyway, yeah, I don't get it. Why we haven't got this the CPC driver CPC now has been in the UK for over 10 years. So now the not Vossa now is this whatever they're called. I still call them Vossa. They should have a proper module, proper videos and everything in place for, like, you know, your explanations, your demonstrations, and so on and so forth. We then went on to a video of different trailers, different lorries, so on and so forth. What the vehicles are used for, a bit of a description, which was completely arse backwards. None of it made sense. It was just waffle, absolute waffle, the whole thing, which just drove me mad. And then the one I loved the most was how to use straps, binders, tie dolly knot, what kind of webbing you'd use on trailers. So I don't know so much at the moment because obviously it's not really my thing, but a lot of talk liners now have basically a net which pulls down, which covers the whole load for things like if you have palletized goods. I know Hanson's do use them, not Hanson, sorry, Aggregate Industries, they do use a lot of it, which is quite cool actually. It's quite a tidy little thing, whereas for holding a load on, no it don't, nowhere near. So the gentleman goes through this demonstration of a cage. Basically it's like a square cage, and they show you how to strap things over. I wanted to physically jump into the video and punch the guy in the head, because I'm thinking, if this is an instructor showing people how to do this, then new drivers, I'm gonna hope in hell they're knackered. If they're teaching this to new drivers, there is, wow, that's all I got to say. It's shocking. So when the gentleman went through everything, there was no explanation of, you know, it's hard to explain now. There's no explanation of why it was done like that. And his answer to tying like the excess strap, just tie it in a big knot. Just tie it in a big knot. You don't tie it in a big knot at all. You secure it. It's not hard to do. You know, fold the strap not tight. You tuck it up underneath, put the strap over it, and do it up on its own. Yep. Oh, I bet nobody see me though. No. So yeah, it was mind-boggling. And when I was watching him through the chains at the binder, well, that was shocking. You never double wrap the chain around. You never do that. Which puts too much pressure on the one link. So why they were shown that, I don't know. and the one which really wound me up was rope. You can use rope on a trailer, it's not against the law not to, but it is not to be classed as holding a load on, mainly for a sheet or a couple of timbers or whatever, just tie them down with that, that's fine. But you're not allowed to use rope to actually hold a load on anymore. So the guy does a little dolly knot, shows everyone to do it. You go, yeah, you do. You put it on the hook. He pulls the rope down, and that's the dolly knot. So we've never shown anyone how to tie the rope off. Not at all. So you've now got a loose piece of rope. If people can't do a dolly knot, they're not going to be able to know how to tie off rope. Simple as that. So that was pointless. And and the other one is this driver shortage. This guy's going on about this driver shortage. There is no driver shortage. Tell you what, no, there is none. There is not a driver shortage at all. Alright? What there's a shortage of is good drivers. And the other shortage is good paying jobs for the drivers. Because now, where this CPC is coming and it's feeding people crap, because that's all it is crap. Newer drivers don't have a full understanding of the job. They don't, because that's simple. And that's not, I'm not on a dig at new drivers or anything along the line. It's not their fault. There's nobody showing the new drivers anymore, really. There's a lack of that, which is sad. And the other thing is now, any goods driver, you can actually get paid more stack the shelves in, you look at the supermarket. It's not a very well paid job anymore. Hasn't been for a long time, very long time. I think I'm earning probably I don't know, on an average 10 years ago, my money hadn't gone up really at all. In fact, it's actually gone down. But hey, it is what it is. This is the job I do. Suck it up by the cup, get on with it. But I'm watching, going through these CPCs, and new drivers don't know, and they ain't gonna know because they're not being taught correctly, they're not being shown. Why would you stand there with a steel frame and go, right, then you just put this over this? And no, you don't do. You throw the strap over a load. So why don't you show them how to roll it up properly to correctly throw it? Not hard. All these things are done in a test centre thing. So there's trailers around somewhere, there's an Arctic there if you're doing heavy goods, or a class 2, there's a class 2 there, so it's there. So actually get out, show them correctly, not some stupid framework you've got at a test centre. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but really going off on one today, aren't we? Driver shortage is not a driver shortage, it is not. It's plain and simple, there is not a driver shortage. There's a shortage, good jobs and good drivers. Companies don't want drivers where they just steering wheel attendants and they can't think for themselves. Because unfortunately, I would have said a good 60% of transport is like that now. And that's, like I say, it's not the driver's fault. It is sometimes, but don't make mistakes. We all got to learn. So, yeah, but the CBC, complete and utter con. Nothing more than a con. Waste of money, a waste of time, a complete and utter shambles. Utter shambles. And the other one was, which is a really good one, this is, somebody asked, what is the correct way to secure something? There isn't. There is no correct way to secure anything. That is plain and simple. There is too many variations in what you might be carrying, the weight, the size, the dimensions. There's just too many for the ministry to say, right, when you pick up this load, you must do this, this and this. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. So everything is worded in a very vague way. You must secure to the trailer. How? With what? The one video we watched and the instructor saying, oh, what should be used for that? And somebody said chains. The instructor said chains. I went, no, a strap. And they looked at me stupid. Why a strap? I said, because the strap's got give. So even though the load might move, the strap will still stay reasonably taut. A chain won't, they'll just come loose. Once a chain is either tight or it's loose, there's no in between. So yeah, I was quite shocked by that. It's very scary now. It's getting a bit beyond. But if new drivers are learning this or being taught by these kind of instructors or examiners, you're knackered. That's plain and simple. You haven't got a hope in hell. You've got no chance. So when something goes wrong, you ain't going to be aware of it anyway until it's gone wrong. And once it's gone wrong and you realise it, it's going to be too late. So anyway, I ranted on long enough, and I don't know how long that rant was for, but anyway, driver CPC, a complete and utter shambles. Waste of time, a waste of money, a waste of resources. Personally, I now fully understand why a lot of the senior drivers finished. I really do. And the CPC is because of it. It's now beyond.